Hey guys, in this video, we're going to talk about the U.S. Citizenship Act. Specifically, we're going to talk about whether it's on hold and when we're likely to see some real action around this amnesty bill. We're also going to talk about a big step that the House is going to take next week around immigration reform. So let's dive right into it. As you guys know, the U.S. Citizenship Act, it provides a pathway to citizenship for up to 11 million undocumented immigrants, and it also reforms the immigration system in a major way. In my last video about the U.S. Citizenship Act, we talked about the fact that some Democrats are actually not feeling this. They're not supporting it. They're not at a place where they're very comfortable with this bill. And so the bill has been placed in committees and no action has happened around the bill yet. Legislators have actually come out and started talking about what the strategy is with the U.S. Citizenship Act. Let's start with the Senate. The U.S. Citizenship Act is in the Senate Judiciary Committee right now. Senator Durbin, who is the chair of the Judiciary Committee, said that the current form of the bill is not something that could pass the Senate. He said that parts of this bill will be considered by the Senate Judiciary Committee. But on the House side now, the House Judiciary Committee is looking to start hearings around the U.S. Citizenship Act sometime in April. Representative Lofgren, who is the chair of the House Subcommittee on Immigration, said, "We're not going to waste time." She said on Thursday on a press call, "We will start planning to move the Biden bill and a number of other bills through the Judiciary Committee in April and then on the House floor. We know we can't wait." Okay, so she doesn't want to sit and wait on this. She wants some immediate action around the U.S. Citizenship Act in April on the House side. But again, as I mentioned in my last video, they've got to get the bill to a place where all Democrats are comfortable voting for it in order for it to survive on Capitol Hill. And so that's where the House is with the U.S. Citizenship Act, as well as the Senate. We are expecting some action around the Citizenship Act in April. So stay tuned. Now, what else is going on? Well, next week, the House is going to bring those bills to the floor that we talked about in the last video. Bills that would provide a lawful status to Dreamers, TPS holders, and farm workers. And specifically what we're talking about is the Dream and Promise Act, as well as the Farm Workforce Modernization Act. Both of these bills passed the House during the last Congress, and now they're being brought to the House floor for a quick vote next week. According to this tweet from House Majority Leader Representative Hoyer, he says, "Here's what's going to happen next week. These are the bills that are going to be brought to the floor." And just to refresh your memory, the DREAM Act provides a 10-year conditional permanent residency status to Dreamers, individuals defined as individuals who came into this country when they were under 18 and they've been in this country for at least the past 4 years and they meet certain educational requirements. And under this act, a larger pool of people would be eligible for this status, which also leads to a green card and then ultimately to U.S. citizenship. So this is actually a very important piece of legislation that has the potential of impacting 2.5 million people. After the House passes these bills next week around immigration reform that provides a pathway to citizenship for at least 2.5 million people, what then? Well, are applications going to be available for folks to fill out and, things get moving that fast? No. It's not going to be that fast. The next big priority for the Biden administration is the infrastructure bill, and that's coming up in the spring. And so the idea now is to take these smaller pieces of legislation that will pass the House next week and include them in the infrastructure reconciliation process if they do reconciliation around the infrastructure bill. So that's the big talk right now and the big strategy. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. Be sure to share this with other people. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, go ahead, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my videos each week. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.